Congratulations and felicitations.
Okay, here comes the first round.
Boom. And
Jeez, that was just
boom.
unnecessary.
You kidding me? You can't be out of range? What?
Greetings and felicitations, YouTube. Jarl of the Appian Way here, presenting to you the coward's way to play Argos. This is an FFA. I'm playing as Argos, and I'm playing against 3 people who have it out for me. In the lobby, before the conversation, before the battle even began, my opponents were saying, let's just beat up on Jarl, kill the YouTuber, beat up the old guy, all of that. So I just decided right away, my strategy for playing this game is going to be have a strong chariot core to start with, see if I can't kill some Warriors of Ithaca, because there are, Warriors of Ithaca out there, and then leave everything else and put it in the corner. I'm going to talk about my army for this build. I brought 2 heavy chariots. I brought a fighter vanquisher in his chariot, and they're going to get beat up over there. I brought 4 Argos Raiders, 6 Knight Runners, 2 Argos Swordsmen, and 2 Heroic Axe Runners. And I just locked them all in the corner, and I prayed that I'd be able to win this in the later stages. I hate doing that in FFAs. I hate counting on the last man standing bonus, but I kind of thought, maybe I'll have enough forces in the late game here to really do something. And look at the damage I'm causing these Warriors of Ithaca. I'm already up to 43 kills, gaining XP, 40 kills, gaining XP. My hero with only 8 kills, he's going to get caught out here and forcibly removed from his chariot. This is not ideal for me. I'm already getting shot by Odysseus. But Odysseus is also helping me clean up some of these Warriors of Ithaca. Here comes a skirmish chariot or 2. They're being chased by Amazon champions. I'm going to try and use my reinforced chariots to cut off their escape route, but then the Amazon champions turn around, and I'm like, oh, great. I never count on the Amazon champions to do your own job. Yeah, the skirmisher chariots are going to get away from me, but I have an opportunity here to pounce on Odysseus. Oh, I missed that chance. My hero is currently being chased, so I'm going to go ahead and turn around my reinforced chariots and attack this Warrior of Ithaca blob. I activate Terrify on one of them, just trying to get any value out of my hero whatsoever at this stage. Warriors of Ithaca, they are no match for heavy chariots, but their javelins can do just fine. So you see I'm taking a ton of damage on my heavy chariots, just rolling through all of these units, and I'm getting completely punished for trying to fight this many medium infantry units at once. Chariots are great for killing medium infantry, but you have to do it in moderation. So as you can see here, my chariots are done. My hero is done. He's routing now, and these Warriors of Ithaca are going to escort him to the end of the battle map. And there goes one of my chariots, just died to a man. The other one shattered. And it is at this stage that I play the waiting game. There's another Argos player over here. This is actually Noxie playing as Argos. We've got Superman playing as Ithaca, and we have Suck playing as the Amazon faction. Let's talk about that Amazon faction real quick. As you can see here, he's brought 3 horsewomen, 2 Amazon champions who are also killing Warriors of Ithaca. Really good target. There was like 10 of them in this battle. He's got a pair of Ristomachoi, who are currently engaged with a reinforced chariot from Diomedes, and an archer skirmisher hero who's actually getting a little bit beat up in here by those chariots. The Ristomachoi are going to make him suffer for that. There's also a good number of black spears, 5 black spears in total, actually. The Amazon champions cleaning up that Warrior of Ithaca. They've got more to come. The skirmish chariots are continuing to be a nuisance with only 5 kills. But hey, honestly, you can just afford to ignore them. My hero still being unceremoniously escorted out of here by the Warriors of Ithaca and the skirmish chariots. This Argos player out here, Noxie, is keeping his Argos Swordsmen and Argos Raiders and Knight Runners in reserve, keeping them healthy. He's got Armored Spearmen, Armored Chargers, Argos Swordmasters. Diomedes is currently running down the length of his army. I'm guessing he was taking pictures when he was doing this, because this is actually kind of epic. Yeah, I just had to stop and take a picture of that. Maybe for the thumbnail, maybe I'll use something else. We'll see. Anyway, couldn't resist. There was Diomedes standing in front of his troops like he was giving them a speech ahead of the battle. Pretty epic stuff. However, the archer skirmisher here is not content to just let Diomedes sit this one out. He's moved up the hero, and the hero is going to start killing off Argos Swordmasters. Good target. Here comes a reinforced chariot to pursue her, and some armored chargers also to make the point known. This is going to persuade Noxie to move their Argos Swordmasters into the tree line. I see a lone warrior of Ithaca routing in the direction of my army, so I'm going to shift my army over. And with my hero removed from the battlefield, you can see the morale of my troops is actually reduced. I think the battle is really solidly in Amazon's favor right now, even though Superman is slightly ahead on the points, because the horsewomen, they can pursue Odysseus, speed of 96. Actually, I don't think they can catch him. Yeah, he might actually be able to escape them. But the archer is also going to come on over and try and help out, dealing extra damage to Odysseus. If they can pop his chariot, they'll be set for a while. Alright, so that puts us into the next stage of the battle. We're going to go and fast forward a little bit. There, a couple of the heroes are going to trade fire. We've got Archer Fire trying to kill off some more armored chargers. I think probably the armored spearman would be a better target. And no, he's going to continue to pick off the armored chargers with impunity. Odysseus out here with flanks secure is also going to try and deal extra damage to the Archer Skirmisher hero instead of shooting at the armored chargers. And oh, look at this! Here comes the horsewomen pursuing Odysseus, looking for an opportunity to dismount him. And sure enough, the Argos Swordmasters, they see this as an opportunity as well. They're going to move in here and they're going to engage, but they choose to engage the horsewomen instead of Odysseus, allowing Ithaca the chance to, you know, just let his heroes slip through a little bit further and a little bit unmolested. I think in FFAs, Odysseus is one of the stronger heroes, and is somebody that you need to remove from the battle as soon as possible whenever you get the chance. And just when you dismount him, or once you got him on the run, you don't stop chasing him until he's gone, because he will hide and he will find ways to kill. And sure enough, he's going to pay back Argos' generosity by shooting their armored spearmen in the back. You can see Amazon is lining up their forces, getting ready to come on down the battlefield and try and find a way to deal with some of Odysseus' forces. I'm sorry, with Diomedes' forces. Odysseus, all he has left is this one warrior of Ithaca and Odysseus himself. And once he gets off that chariot, he is going to be particularly crafty, which is, you know, the Odysseus way. The Argos Swordmasters give Odysseus a couple of javelins for his troubles. Here comes the Amazon champions. Their best target right now would actually be the Argos Swordmasters if they can get there in time, or to just go ahead and try and collapse in on top of Odysseus again. Odysseus is getting within really close distance of the Amazon champions. He's actually really out of position right now, but yes, the Amazon champions see their opportunity to attack the Argos Swordmasters, and wow, just look at the bodies they dropped. They're picking themselves back up, but that just means they get to be run over again. Huge damage dealt by the Amazon champions, and they're about to be flanked, screened from being flanked by the Black Spears, who can intercept the armored chargers, surround the Argos Swordmasters. The horsewomen have collapsed in on top of Odysseus now, who activates his Aristea, hoping to survive the harassment from all of these women, but he is in a ton of trouble over here as well. My forces, I spend way too long trying to put my forces in the formation I want them in. It is at this stage of the battle that I should have been activating my infantry and getting them into the battlefield. I waited a bit too long, but I just want to make sure I got them into the exact formation I needed them in. I'm going to start, as I see Odysseus is out here on foot now. I realize it's a great opportunity for me to get involved. I'd like to get my Night Runners out here. I've already given them move orders to try and catch up to Odysseus. He's activated in Hades' shadow, and he's currently unspottable. But I will find him. I will absolutely find him. Also moving out this way is an Archer Skirmisher and an Argive Raider. The main battle is definitely joined here between Argos and the Amazon champions. Black Spears from Hippolyta are involved. Aristobakoi are on either side of Diomedes. Argos swordsmen are providing support to Diomedes by attacking the Aristobakoi from the flank. Black Spears are starting to rout, but the armored spearmen are losing their battles handily. It's a little bit of everything. These warriors of Ithaca out here, I think they're going to stay there and stay hidden and just allow Odysseus as much opportunity as possible to score as many points as possible. But speaking of score, look at the score. And look how well Suck is doing with Hippolyta's Amazons. He pretty much had the run of Ithaca's army after the damage I dealt to him, as well as Noxie's army, completely overwhelming the Argive infantry. removing them from the battlefield, escorting them out now with black spears, champions, horsewomen, and he's still got a lot of Diomedes to deal with, but it should be okay. My forces have been discovered now. They got within point-blank distance of the archer skirmisher hero. My swordsmen tried to throw some javelins. I put them in column formation so I could get them into the tree line as quickly as possible. My night runners, however, have yet to be seen, and there it is. They now know they're coming, and I'm going straight after Odysseus. Odysseus is trying to put the final death blow to the archer skirmisher hero, but he's not going to be able to escape me, is what I say. I'm going to attack him until I can get him routing, and once I have him routing, I'm just going to leave one night runner to pursue him, and I'm going to leave it up to those night runners to kill that man. So the other 5 night runners, I'm going to maneuver into trying to help me take out the archer skirmisher hero, and I'm really banking on that late game impact that my healthy and fresh units can bring. So I start splitting up my forces and I start, picking my targets. I'm about to be rear attacked by these horsewomen, so I'm going to turn around my night runners to engage this while I leave 1 or 2 to help me deal with the hero. I've got to get this hero out of the battlefield as well as Odysseus' hero. Look at that. He just slips past my my night runners. So frustrating. But hey, he's going to be able to get out of there just fine with 1,000 hit points. And I'm still doing plenty of work against Odysseus. You're going to start seeing my score slowly start to creep up from the bottom of the table. But I have a lot of work to do if I'm going to catch up to the 17,000 point Hippolytus Amazon army here. So I have an opportunity to regroup. Most of my night runners are hidden again. I've got javelins heading out in the way of the archer skirmisher hero, and he regroups and he doesn't see it coming, but my night runners actually catch him, have an opportunity to deal a bunch of damage to this hero if I'm lucky. Man, that archer skirmisher just lost 600 hit points in the blink of an eye. 103 kills is a really good showing. And then Hippolyta decides he doesn't want to give me the glory of killing Odysseus. He's going to go ahead and attack my night runners with his horsewomen, which at that point I was going, oh, but why? But why? You're going to let Odysseus get away, and then Odysseus is going to regroup and then get back involved in the battle again. And look at that. I deal some last-minute javelins to these Argive swordsmen. I have an opportunity here to completely outflank this Argive raider, so I'm going to destroy it from 3 different directions. And look at this. The archer skirmisher hero escapes yet again. I'm just going to go ahead and leave this night runner to pursue it. Maybe I'll get lucky again. Maybe maybe Sux Micro will dip just enough for me to get there. All right, so Odysseus is broken. He's still surrounded by enemies. It's nothing but horsewomen right now and my broken night runners. Diomedes is out here with very low health. He's trying to rally all of these. He was fighting all of these black spears and Aristomachoi himself. He's now going to try and come back over here, but I have another opportunity to try and KO a hero. The night runners have chased the Amazon hero from the battlefield. It's not ideal. I would rather have been able to kill the hero for an even bigger morale debuff for all of the Amazon troops. But right now, I just see an opportunity to try and kill Diomedes, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to move up the rest of my infantry to try and help me finish off Odysseus, who, guess what? Because he was given a chance to, he's regrouped. I was so mad. I was so mad with Suck for taking his horsewomen off of Odysseus. If he wasn't going to let my night runners do the job, he should have finished it himself. I was so frustrated about that, but I do understand he's got to go ahead and try and outmaneuver my forces. Just try and outlast them to the end of this battle. I'm all over Diomedes now. I have him routing, but now my troops are going to go ahead and try and chase off some of the horsewomen, some of the Aristomachoi, some of the black spears, and I'm also going to have to try and find a way to deal that death blow to Diomedes. Here comes the warriors of Ithaca. I leave 2 Argive raiders to continue to pursue. They're my fastest infantry after my swordmasters. I saw 1 arrow from Odysseus come at me, and that was enough for me to know exactly his position, because sure enough, he was hidden again. And I'm going to charge him with 2 Argive raiders. His warriors of Ithaca have gotten back involved over here. They're throwing some javelins at my troops for my trouble. I've broken a bunch of the Amazon infantry. I'm chasing Diomedes. He's at 600 hit points. I'm chasing Odysseus. He's shattered with 1,100 hit points. I'm now dealing with horsewomen wherever I can find them, and I'm trying to find opportunities to score points. I see these warriors of Ithaca. Not a great matchup for night runners, but I'm going to attack them anyway because I need the points. I'm still bottom of the table. I just jumped up to 3rd place at that moment, And I'm hoping I could get the kill on Diomedes too. I've already done my part in removing all 3 other heroes from this battle after losing my own. I was the first one to lose my hero, of course. I'm getting plenty of kills against Night Runners. My Axe Runners out here, Argos Raiders, they just killed Odysseus right before he could get to the edge of the battlefield, and now I'm surrounding this horsewoman. And you're probably thinking, man, Appius, that's a lot of points you have to recover. But I'm shooting up the ranks right now. Archios is out of the battle. These Warriors of Ithaca, having been attacked by another Night Runner and an Argos Raider, are being chased out by... are chasing out a Warrior of Ithaca, sorry. And that shatters that, and that removes him from the game. I'm at 7,300 points at this stage, and I have a huge portion of my army still left to go. That horsewoman breaks. This horsewoman is all that's still in this battle right now for Hippolyta's Amazons. And I'm just looking for any point I can get. He's going to go ahead and fall back, but he I guess he got his micro confused over here with another unit and allowed me an opportunity to rear attack these horsewomen, giving me yet even more and more points. I'm up to 7,400. That's when the battle ends. I do get the last man standing bonus, which gave me about 2,500 points. And that put me up to 10,000 total, putting me in second place. I waited too long. I just waited just a bit too long. If I had been engaged a little bit earlier, my very, very light infantry corps might have been able to leave more of an impact. I was just worried about going too soon and just letting them all get mowed down by chariots and other such impacts. Let's look at some of the statistics over here. This Ithaca army of, let's see here, what is this? This is 8 warriors of Ithaca. However, only one of them managed more than 40 kills. Odysseus with 37 kills and 2 skirmish chariots. I really don't like this pick. And Superman's been trying them out lately. I think he's trying to use them as harassment tools, trying to pull the enemy out of position, so to speak. In my army, as you can see, too little, too late. This Argos Raider, 0 kills. What did he do? Nothing. What did this Night Runner do? Very little. This Night Runner was chasing Odysseus and then got obliterated for its trouble. My chariots managed okay numbers in the early game against some of these warriors of Ithaca, but my Ravager removed far too soon. Let's take a look at the other armies here. First of all, let's look at Noxie. He managed 90 kills with an Argos Swordmaster, 79 kills with this Argos Raider. His heavy spears did an alright job. His reinforced chariots, though, only 1 kill. Really unfortunate showing. And the winner of this game, Suck 2256, 103 kills on his Archer Skirmisher hero, 338 for this Amazon champion, 176 for this Amazon champion, and 3 of his 5 Black Spears managing triple digits, 124, 124, and 153. GG all around. That was a lot of fun. Ta-ta. I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next video.